Hello, my name is Nell, and I have things to say about disability, chronic illness, and mental health. I live with all of these things, as do many other people, and in my videos on my channel, I talk about them. Partly to connect with other people who live with them and to let them know they're not doing this alone, but also to reach out to people who have no idea what this life is like, and to hopefully offer them some insight and understanding. If that sounds like something that interests you, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel. Come back every Wednesdays when I upload new videos. Let me know what you think of my videos in the comments section, and if you know of somebody who would benefit from these videos, please share it with them or just let them know about this channel and they can check it out for themselves. Today I want to talk about why sometimes we need to kick up a stink to get our voices heard, and why sometimes being quiet and polite isn't the way to go. There was recently an incident that made it into the news. The Prime Minister, Scott Morrison, he was campaigning at a pub, and a pensioner came up and was very angry and very cross, and he yelled at Scott Morrison, and he squawked Scott Morrison, and he gave Scott Morrison what for. And there were plenty of people who were saying, good on you, mate. Say it. Come on. Tell him what he needs to know. Let it out. But there were still other people who were saying, he really shouldn't have done that. That's disgraceful. He really should have taken somebody aside and had a nice quiet chat and shared his views in a respectful manner. Yeah. That's an interesting viewpoint, and it shows a whole lot of privilege, because people who say that are really showing their hand. They're showing that they're the kind of people who have always had somebody to listen to their point of view. They've never had to kick up a stink because they know that if they say something, somebody is going to be there to listen. Always. They assume that if you approach somebody and share your point of view, that person will listen. That's not the case for a lot of us. And this guy, he's on a pension. We get dismissed. We get dismissed a whole lot. Low income folks, people who are not privileged, we get dismissed a whole lot. Our needs get dismissed a whole lot. I was involved in a discussion on Facebook about this topic, as you do. And there was just one person who was basically saying this statement and saying, he should have taken somebody aside and expressed his views and not acted like a goose. And I said, no, you don't get it. I've been him, and it doesn't work. I've written the letters, I've written the complaints, I've sent the emails, I've had the quiet discussions, and it doesn't do a damn thing. Because all those things that are quiet, they can be dismissed quietly, they can be swept away quietly. Sometimes the only way to make things happen is to be loud. It's to make a fuss. It's to make other people angry for you. And sometimes it's better to make something happen out of embarrassment. Make somebody realize that if they don't listen to you, it will be embarrassing for them. Regardless of whether they actually want to help you, they realize that it would look real bad for them if they didn't help you out and meet your needs, because now everyone's looking at them. Now everyone knows that you have a grievance and that they know about your grievance, and if they ignore you, they're gonna look bad. Sometimes that's the only way it happens, but being quiet and sensible and polite is not always the way to get stuff done. And if I was face to face with Scott Morrison, I would probably act like a goose too. I would probably scream a little too. Possibly swear a little. Maybe accidentally run over his toes just to get his attention. I've written the quiet emails, I've written the respectful complaint letters, and I've had the automated responses of we will get back to you within 3 to 5 business days, and then I've heard nothing. Sometimes being quiet and respectful leads to no change. So yeah, we're gonna yell a little, we're gonna kick up a stink, because that's sometimes what you need to do. Alright. That's all for this one. Bless.